welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my spring makeup must-haves for 2017. I find these videos really interesting and helpful for those of you who are pretty new to makeup and you want to keep up. Oh my god, I have mascara up here. Don't mind that. For those of you who want to keep up with the trends, right? But you want to do it at an affordable price. I mix in affordable makeup along with high-end makeup so you can get a feel for a little bit of both that you can reach for. So if you are new to my channel, then welcome. My name is Tiffany. I do make beauty videos. Welcome. Thank you for joining. And if you are returning, then hey, thanks for coming back. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really want to make this intro too long, so without further ado, let's get into it. So I picked makeup from all categories. I've definitely been looking at what's going on the runway this year for New York Fashion Week, and kind of hitting up the magazines to see what they say is the beauty trends for 2017, and it's definitely going towards being more natural and glowy and luminous. So I do have oily skin, so sometimes that can, like, if you are like me, you're like, oh my god, dewy equals greasy. I'm not gonna like these beauty trends. But there's a lot of other things that go on that do make it more fun and interesting that we can definitely keep up with. So I chose items from all categories, from your skin, like your foundation, to eyeshadow, blush, things like that. So I'm just gonna run through all of them. So let's start with our foundation, because that's kind of what you start with. Actually, I have one primer. So like I said, everything's going more towards skincare. So one that I really love, even with my oily skin, is this Too Faced Hangover RX primer. It has coconut water in it, and it's really nice and soothing, but really lightweight. So it's just going to smooth out your skin and hydrate it and make it nice and supple and prepared to take on foundation. So I definitely recommend this one for no matter what type of skin you have. It's really, really great for oily skin all the way down to dry skin. So definitely check that guy out. And then foundation for the spring is moving away from the heavy matte foundations that we wear during winter to the really lightweight foundations we wear during summer. So if you still like to have that nice full coverage look, or like a matte look, a lot like what I have on right now, I definitely suggest something that's a medium to full coverage versus the really full coverage like the Urban Decay All Nighter. That's more of like a winter foundation because it's really heavy on your skin. This one is great because it also has coconut water, so it does have that skincare property in it. So spring is really focused on skin this year, making sure your skin is nice and hydrated and healthy. So I definitely love this one. It is high end. I'm in the shade Snow, but I have some other options like Drugstore. So really, really love this guy. It is the foundation I'm wearing right now. It has more of a natural finish because of the coconut water in it, but I really love it, and it lasts really long on my oily skin. Now, one from the drugstore, this one is brand new. This one is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. I have used this in a couple videos. I did a whole review video on it, and I am loving this guy. I'm in the shade Classic Ivory, and it's just a really extremely lightweight foundation, but it has hyaluronic acid in it, and it's focused on hydrating your skin and making it plump and supple for 24 hours. That's its major claim. So if you want something really, really lightweight, you can definitely reach for something like this. And then you can also start breaking out your BB creams, because it's now time to wear that lightweight, more of a natural foundation. BB creams are a great way to go. Even with my oily skin, I can wear BB creams. Two of my favorites are the one from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. BB cream that has SPF of 20. I'm in the shade Fair. I'm in the shade Fair. This is a really, really great one. It is a very natural finish, and it does smell like sunscreen. So if you're going to be outside, this is a great one to have because it's going to have that sun protection as well as give you some coverage. This is a light coverage. It actually has more coverage than the Neutrogena one, but I still love it. And then my other favorite one is actually the Organic Wear BB Cream from Physicians Formula. I'm in the shade Light, and this also has an SPF of 20. BB creams are great because, like I said, they have the skincare property, they have sunscreen, they have some coverage, and this one is more of a medium coverage BB cream. So if you still want all of that stuff and it's more of like a moussey texture, you can pick this one up. Their shade range isn't great, but it's going to give you more coverage. So concealer is concealer. Do whatever you want with your concealer. That's cool. But moving on to bronzer, I have two. So bronzer is going from being like harsh contouring and really bronzing up the skin and making you nice and sunlit. No, that's going out the window. No more contouring for spring. It is not a trend that's on right now. Instead, just use a really nice natural light bronzer that is going to bronze up your skin, add a hint of color so you don't look like a pale ghost face, but it's not going to give you like a harsh streak. So right now I'm wearing the new Hoola light bronzer on my face right now. It gives me like a slight contour depending on what brush I have, but it's still going to give some color back to my skin. This is a really nice, great one if you have light skin. Again, the Hoola Original is also a really wonderful one if you have like a light to medium skin tone. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to kind of bronze but contour at the same time. So that's a really nice matte one. Another option is this guy from Makeup Revolution. This is a brand new product. This is their Triple Baked Bronzer in the shade Summer of Love. I do believe they have a darker shade as well. You can get these at Ulta.com. This is just a really nice kind of satin finish bronzer that is going to give you kind of that golden goddessy glow. This is what it looks like right here. This is the lighter of the two shades. So if you have like a medium skin tone, you can get the darker shade. Another option, like a high-end option for this, would be the Too Faced Sweetheart bronzer that comes in a box just like this, but it's cut and it has dark on the one side and light on the other. That would be another great option for a nice, really natural bronzer that's going to kind of give you that sunlight glow, but not be too orange or too overpowering. It's still not going to contour. It's just going to give you this nice color to your skin. Blush is a huge trend this year. A lot of people on the runway skipped out on the bronzer. They didn't bronze up the skin at all. They didn't contour. They didn't add any bronzer. It was all about the blushes. So I have three options. Blush is something that I tend to do light-handed, but the trend this year is to go big and bold, a lot like the 80s. They're kind of focusing on a clown face here, people, but a few options that I love. My favorite high-end blush is this one from Too Faced. This is their Love Flush Blush in the shade Baby Love. It's this gorgeous kind of natural mauve-y pink. It is just beautiful on the skin. And this is definitely one that I have to be careful with because I can get a clown face very, very quickly with this. But if that is what you're going for, you do you. So I really, really love this one. I am wearing it today. I did go light-handed on it. But like I said, the trend is to go a little bit more heavy-handed. A great one from the drugstore that's going to just give you a nice pinky flush is this one from Essence. It's their Silky Touch Blush in the shade Adorable. I love this one for just a nice baby pink color to the cheeks. So I love taking this one and just dabbing it after I've put on another blush, just emphasizing it right here on the apples of my cheeks to give me more of a flushed tone. Or you can just do it naturally and give you a nice baby pink dramatic tone to your skin. But that's what it looks like right there. It's really, really great. One like that. And then my favorite, I think, for the heavy-handed trend right now is actually this e.l.f. blush palette. This one is in the shade light, but they do have one that's a shade darker for medium to, or for deep skin tones. But what's great about this guy is that it comes with 4 blushes, so you can mix and match and do whatever you want to do. So it does have that nice light baby pink if that's really more what you want. It has this really nice natural blush, which is kind of more of like a blush bronzer duo, or this nice mauve pink right there. That's what that one looks like. Or this really, really deep magenta tone. Things like this are so on trend because you can mix it and just really go heavy-handed and give you a nice pink rosy tone to your cheeks. Or you can, you know, be a little less subtle and just use these two down here and just give you a nice natural blush. So definitely check these guys out. It's really, really affordable. It's $6. You can get it from the drugstore, but they're a really great option right now if you want to be on the blush trend. Alright, the other thing that they're really focusing on is highlighting. So they really want to highlight and focus on emphasizing the natural structure of your face without having to contour and make it look fake, right? When we contour, we kind of add that definition. They just want to use what you already have and emphasize that. So two of my favorite highlighters right now are these guys. I have the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in the shade Moonlight Pearls. This is what it looks like. It's just a really nice kind of champagne goldeny glow right here. It's nothing chunky, it's just pretty metallic, and it looks great on the skin. That is what it looks like right there. So really, really great option. The other one I really love, and it's the one that I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. This is the Makeup Revolution Triple Baked Highlighter in the shade Goddess of Love. This one is like kind of a duochrome. It's like a pinky champagne color. So it looks really, really interesting on the cheeks because you can see it right there. It looks more of like a champagne tone, but it kind of has this pinky shift to it. So it's like a blush topper and a highlighter all in one, and it looks really, really nice. And it's definitely great for medium to fair skin tones. I think if you had a deep skin tone, it could be a really great blush topper, but I wouldn't say it'd make a great highlighter. But they do have multiple colors, and I know they have a darker one for this guy as well. Alright, so like I said, blush and highlight is more of the focus for the face this year. The other thing is your brows. They are definitely going for a natural brow look. They just want you to rock what you got, and I'm a huge fan of that. In order to do so, I love these two brow gels. Just like swipe on a brow gel, run out the door, and be done with it. If you have great brows, more power to you. If you don't have a lot of brows, get something that has a fiber so it can fill in those gaps. My two favorites are this one from Essence. It's their Make Me Brow. I'm in the shade Blondy Brows. And then this one from Ulta. It's their Brow Tint, and I'm in the shade Light. These are both dupes for the Benefit Gimme Brow, but if you love that high-end option, definitely go for it. But like I said, they are straying away from the brow pencils, the brow pomades, drawing on, carving out that arch. That's way too much. Just keep it nice and natural and use a brow gel. And I did actually skip over powder, so if you are going to be wearing a foundation or a BB cream, most people like to set it. So we're definitely straying away from a heavy matte powder this year. Instead, we are going for something more like this. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. And this is just a nice, natural, satiny powder. It's going to give you kind of like a soft focus look to your skin. I'm in the shade, what do I have here? Warm Light. That's what it looks like. You can also use the Hourglass the Hourglass, shoot, what is it called? It's their pressed powders. I can't think of what it is, but anything that's really going to give you more of a soft focus look to your skin is what we are looking for this spring, instead of something that is going to be super mattifying. So I really love this guy from the drugstore. It's really nice and affordable, so check it out. Alright, moving on to the eyes. A huge trend this year is to use your blushes as eyeshadow. So if you are wearing a nice baby pink blush on your cheeks, use that same baby pink blush on your eyes as your eyeshadow. Just wipe it over the lid and move on. If you are a little bit more like me, and you like to still keep it nice and dramatic on your eyes, then definitely go for warm tones. So I have two eyeshadow palettes that I've really been loving going into March, and they are both from Makeup Revolution. You can get both of these at Ulta. This first one is the Makeup Revolution Professional Eyeshadow Palette in the shade Neutrals versus Neutrals. And this is what it looks like. So it's going to give you those nice warm mauve-y, peachy and red tones, some nice cranberry shades in there. This is a really great palette because it has some cool tones if you have a cool undertone like I do, but it also has those warm tones if that is something that you really, really enjoy and what you reach for. Another great option is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. That's a really, really great one to reach for as well. And then my second favorite is brand new for Makeup Revolution. This is their Chocolate Bar eyeshadow palette in the shade Pink Fizz. So this one is really great. If you didn't know, Makeup Revolution actually makes dupes for the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palettes. I can't talk. And they smell delicious as well. This one smells like a sweet strawberry chocolate. and it has some of those great pinky tones in it, but it also has some pastels. So pastels are huge going into spring this year. Everybody loves a nice pastel color. So this is going to give you some more metallic-y pastel colors. This is the eyeshadow palette that I'm wearing on my eyes today. I used a little bit of the shade right here, as well as this one up here all over the lid, as well as the matte colors in this palette. They blend wonderfully. It's so nice and smooth, and they look nice and vibrant on the eyes. So I really have been loving this guy. It looks nice and pastel-y, but still pinky at the same time. So definitely check this one out. You can get it at Ulta.com. Then for eyeliner, black eyeliner has definitely gone out the window this year. People are not into doing a hard, you know, chiseled out winged liner using black eyeliner. A lot of people are skipping it. They're just doing more natural, a lot like I did today, just no wing liner at all. But if you are going to wing it out, people are reaching for colored eyeliner this year. So these are the new L'Oreal Infallible Paint liquid eyeliners, and they come in tons of gorgeous pastel colors. They have greens and yellows and this gorgeous baby blue. So definitely check these guys out. I got mine at Ulta, and it's just a really fun way to play with color. Something that I love doing is just putting no eyeshadow on, just like putting on an eyeshadow primer and setting it, and then doing a winged liner using this guy, because it's going to be really cute and pastel and give a pop of color to your eyes, but in a very unique way. And it's super simple and really forgiving, so it's a nice easy thing to do if you want to run out the door. The other thing we are reaching for is colored eyeliners in the waterline, but things that aren't going to be too harsh. So once again, black is like going out the window. People are using a lot more nude eyeliners. My favorite one is from Rimmel London. It's just their nude waterproof eyeliner. This is another new one. This is from NYX. This is their Faux Whites eyeliner in the shade Seashell. It's what I'm using on my waterline today. It's just a gorgeous kind of pastel baby pink. That's what it looks like right there. So that's another really great way to kind of brighten your eyes using color, but not having to use a black or a nude or leave it empty. And then I also have this one. This is for more of a like dramatic eyeshadow look. If I was going to do like a nice deep plum eye or a rosy eye or anything like that, I would probably reach for this one. This is the Rimmel London Exaggerate waterproof eye definer in the shade Ripe Plum. So it's just this gorgeous plummy shade. You can see right there. It's going to add a gorgeous color to your waterline. It's really going to finish off a look kind of like a black eyeliner does, but still adding in a bit of color to accent your eyeshadow. So moving on to lashes. Falsies are going out the window. Nobody's wearing falsies this year. Just rock what you have. If you have really crappy eyelashes, then I apologize. Just find a mascara that works for you. If you have really great eyelashes, I have something kind of in between. Mine are okay. They're not great. It's alright. Just find whatever mascara works for you. Use a lengthening mascara. Use a volumizing mascara. You know, whatever's going to help you out the best. My two favorite from the drugstore right now are the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara and the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. My favorite high-end mascara is actually the Smashbox X-Rated Mascara. This one kind of lengthens as well as volumizes, and both of these are just really volumizing mascara. So you can mix and match your mascara, use a lengthening one underneath, a volumizing one over top to kind of get both effects. But the goal is to let your natural lashes show, let them grow, and let them become healthy lashes again. And that's another great reason to skip the wing liner, is because if you're going to do a more natural lash, they can definitely show off and accent your eyes a little bit better if you have them hidden behind a winged liner. And last, and obviously most important, are our lippies. So moving from winter to summer, people definitely love to go more for a natural kind of pink toned lipstick. We definitely move away from those vampy colors like those wines and those deep blues and chocolatey colors of winter to more of a natural kind of glossy lip for summer. So these are a few of my favorites from my collection that I would share with you guys. I definitely have some mattes and some really more natural type of lips. So starting off with lip glosses, which are really nice and easy to just throw on your lips and run out the door. I have two of my favorites. This is from The Balm. This is the Read My Lips lip gloss in the shade Bam. This one is just a gorgeous kind of corally color, and I love the lip glosses from The Balm because they have a really great scent, and it's kind of tingly on your lips as well. So it has a little bit of a pumping effect, but nothing too dramatic. So this is just a gorgeous kind of nude coral color that's really easy to wear with just about everything. And then I have this one. This is the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Finders Keepers. This one is more of a deep mauve tone. So this is kind of keeping on with like the purpley mauve tones of winter. And a great way to bring that into spring is with a glossy lip. So that is what that one looks like. I really love this color. This is also a really forgiving color, so you can put it on without having to have a mirror. And then I have a couple of really favorite natural lipsticks. My all-time ride or die favorite lipstick I own is this one from Blondy. This is their Nude Cream lipstick. So this is the number 26. This one is just a great natural lipstick. It's kind of like Your Lips, but better. It's really, really easy to throw in your purse and put on. It's not gonna last through like eating or drinking or anything like that, but you can reapply it without having to have a mirror. So here's what it looks like. It does have kind of that creamy finish, and like I said, it's not long lasting, but it's really easy to reapply, and it's really, really affordable. So I love that guy. And then my other favorite one is from NYX. This is their Butter lipstick in the shade Ripe Berry. So if you still love those nice berry tones from winter, like the wine color, and you kind of want to have a way to bring that into spring, this is a really, really great one. It's going to have kind of that berry color, but in a really nice lightweight formula. This is what it looks like. This is another one that's really nice and lightweight. It's really creamy, so it's going to be hydrating on the lips. It's not going to dry out your lips like liquid lipsticks do. And it's going to give you that nice vibrant color. It does last quite a while, but it doesn't last through eating or drinking. So this is another really great one to just throw in your purse if you want to do like no eyeshadow on your eye, but just have a nice pop of color on the lips. That's what this one is really great for. And then if you do want to have a matte lip, much like I have on today, matte lipsticks are the way to go. Stay away from the liquid lipsticks this spring. They are not on trend right now. Instead, we just have our nice matte lipstick. So my favorite neutral lipstick right now is this one from Maybelline. This is their matte lipstick in the shade Almond Rose. It's what I'm wearing on my lips right now. It's really, really long lasting, and it's really perfect to pair with just about everything because it's a nude, but it has a little bit of a pinky mauve undertone as well as like a peachy undertone. So you can pair it with just about everything, and it's a shade that's really going to look great on every skin tone. So that's a really great one, but if you want to be a little bit more adventurous and a little bit more vibrant, these matte lipsticks from NYX are a really great affordable option. This one is in the shade Crave. This is one of my favorite colors for summer, but it can definitely work for spring as well. This is definitely if you want that nice pop of color and to be a little bit more adventurous during spring. This is a really, really great color. This is another one if you wanted to leave like a naked eye and just put on mascara and throw on a bright lip and be out the door. This would be a great way to go and a great color to reach for. Alright guys, so that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoy seeing the products that are really hot and kind of on trend this year for spring 2017, and I hope this video helped you guys out figuring out what makeup products to reach for, what things to kind of put away in your collection, or what things to run out and buy if you would like to stay up with the trends this year. If you haven't subscribed already, then don't forget to do so down below and hit that bell so you can be notified for future videos, and I will see you guys later. Bye!